Alrighty, my friends. No cookies where you are, Bob Carnes, but you had a handful of cocoa dusted almonds. Alright, alright, you know, you can put almonds in cookies, so I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Fig bars are close enough. Nice, nice. As long as you have a GG, sometimes some sort of snack time. Alright, let's look at our logbook and see what our final Banished Covenant 10 combo we want to try for the day is. Looks like we need to go Pyreborn, Luna, or Underlegion to get a first win with those. I've been trying to go with combos that I think are really strong to help, you know, feel like I'm getting to wrap my head around the mechanics I should use for, you know, Banished. When I play tomorrow, I might swap from Banished to another primary clan to get some practice on a different primary clan, because I've been feeling pretty good about understanding how to build Banished. Mainly it's Valor stacking on OP units. I kind of want to do an Underlegion run. Underlegion. Can I do some sort of spawning build with Underlegion? I feel like a spawn build with Underlegion could be quite good, or a Banished plus Underlegion build could be good because you could propagate the spawn. And I probably would want to go Talos. In hopes that we get I don't think I'd want Fel, because Fel wants to move around. Well, Fel could maybe work. But I feel like the Resolve Apply Valor could be good. Because we could put this behind an overstacked mushroom spawning floor. Get some Propagate going. We could stack a bunch of Valor on a spawn floor. Because the Celebrate wouldn't be great if we're playing around Fun Guy. Although Shift Applying Melee Weakness wouldn't be bad either. Which Pyre do I want to do for this? We haven't done the Fyra's Greed that I feel like is really strong yet today. What's up, Meow? So yeah, I think we maybe go for the Spawn and the Valor and see if we can get some Valor and a Fun Guy propagating stacking run. And the units we want are the guy that spawns 4 every turn and the guy that gives trample and +1 to our Fun Guy, and try to make the giantest Fun Guy ever. OKC, nice. Well, you joined just in time, yeah. I'm trying to get a Fun Guy run going. Moral Mistress. Etch. Actually, I was going to say we don't have any consume, but it did just give us 4 consume cards. That's interesting. Seems kind of opposite for what I was going to try to do, but... And of course it doesn't give me the combo I wanted to try to do. Well, do I switch up my plan then? Do I try to play around a Etch Decay thing? I would rather have the different starting cards that aren't spawn here. You're very busy this afternoon? Meow likes the stackable Fun Guys. They are fun to play around. Could go with the melee weakness one. Man, this Celebrate is just so good. If I get like a single really strong unit. And they're less notable blade shoes, right? So the only shift I would have available is her fly ability. Well, I could advance her with selfless sacrifice, or advance a girl, a unit behind her. This is very interesting because Moral Mistress, I've been wanting to play around her etch, and this actually feels like a build I might be able to make that work. We need a way of getting more consume and to get consume cards back in our deck. Let's get Celebrate. Let's see how this will work here. Equip an Angel. Give stats. These all decrease every turn except Valor. Spells get an extra upgrade slot. That could be very good if I'm trying to get Consume on a lot of spells and we do the Etch thing. Alright, we might restart this one because this is not the start I was thinking of going for. But we'll see if I can play around this Etch Girl or not. Put her up there. You tank for Etch Girl as we try to etch on this bottom floor. Try to go Consume for these guys always makes you wish Wormkin was in this game. I know, right? I was always confused about... Okay. Well, not always, but it does seem weird to me that there's only one unit or card in the game with the keyword etch on it. That kills the back line. Okay, I'm gonna reset this. Now that I know what things are looking like here. Valor 1, or do I want to spawn here? Let's go ahead and get Valor so you're stacking some armor in the front to start. Alright, now I can etch on this floor. Kill everybody. Here is Greed proc, gotta love it. Man, I have no way to kill this backline, do I? I needed the etch. I need more consume cards, apparently. Oh! Propagate is consume and etch. Perfect. Okay. Okay, that worked. Does shifting do anything? No. Okay. Do I want the Valor, or do I want the... Let's get that, and then the Propagate. Alright, give me a Consume card, please. Beautiful. Alright, this is not looking great, honestly. I hope the 2 damage shields will do it. He dies... But I'm not getting... I get the stats on herself and the guy up there. Not the greatest. You're the one I want the stats on. I guess the stats aren't that important. This is why this build is not looking great, because her Celebrate is not giving stats to any unit that I really care about yet. Maybe that unit is just the seeds for future Wormkin DLC. Yeah, maybe. If they do DLC, which I really hope they do, I wouldn't be surprised if they add Wormkin again and add the infusions again, because those infusions were super cool. None of these are etch consume cards. It's all trigger shift. Where am I going? I'm going Underlegion for the spawning, I think. I already have cleaves, right? I actually don't. Okay. I'm going over here looking for spawn 4 guy or the fun guy gets trampled guy. Guy. Ooh, Smidgestone could be very useful here. Well, okay. Okay. Spore Launcher with the Moral Mistress. This is looking more and more like a decay deck than anything else. Which is kind of weird because that's not what I was planning to play at all. And that guy we can put Smidgestone on and I can fit him on that floor much easier. Give you some extra health. Yeah, multi-strike on any of these units is not terrible, but not really what we're doing here, because we're not stacking any stats, really. Okay. This is a weird start. 10 skin 1 we should be fine with. Alright, so I can put another I could put a Spear Steward on this floor before spawning. We get the option. We did not. Okay, well, we're getting all of our consume cards already. I kind of don't want to use all of them yet. So let's do this, this. Oh, wow. Spawning procs his rally. Okay. Oh, there's some interesting synergies going on here. This rally guy is pretty cool. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to fit another unit here, so I might as well get you down here. So I can like get some Valor and stuff, maybe. Pie Dad standing by. Pie Boy! The Pie Dad is here. How are you doing, sir? Awesome. And we'll let the Vengeful Shard go off so I can get 10 extra gold. And then we'll give you the extra stats by getting you up there for Celebrate. Okay. You're back at work now. Okay. Are Pie Mom and Pie Baby doing well? If you're back at work, I assume they're doing well. Enchant quick. So yes, enchant quick would be not bad. We don't have any revenge or anything, so yeah, let's do enchant quick. Consume is great. Ooh, this is also very good. Regen and propagate. The propagate would proc his decay. But I really want the consume etch synergy. They're doing well. Just another adjustment to make. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Having a new baby and... Man, I can't imagine all the stuff that goes into being a dad. More power to you and the family to make it happen. And I really want the spawn 4 guy. Do I get another... I'm not seeing another Underlegion banner. Only one Underlegion banner seems kind of unlucky. Hopefully after a boss fight we'll get an Underlegion banner with the Spawn 4 guy. So I could get the room deployable. Merchant of Steel. Are there any upgrades that would be really great on these guys? Oh yes, dualism on this guy would actually be crazy. I'm pretty sure that would apply to K4 on Rally. He just upped his feeds again. He is a hungry boy. Takes after his dad. Were you a hungry boy? Do I care about any of these units? Revenge, Valor. We're not really shifting. Put multi on you to gain Valor from your strike. Although honestly, quick on these guys, is quick even going to be useful? Yeah, it'd be quick on the fun guy. That will hopefully get trample for. I think I'm going to skip. I don't think this is playing around what I'm trying to play around. And I'm looking for... Well, let's check this. What if we get Dante? You are a fan of food, you are a pie boy, and now a pie dad, so... Oh, okay. So I could make... like I said, I want a lot of propagates. Or a lot of, the consume cards. So I could make a bunch of these proliferates. Which propagating 2... works on the spawns. Okay, we're gonna go 5 proliferates. These guys are gonna have a lot of... They're gonna have etch and rally synergy for our decay stacking. Alright. And I'm gonna reroll. Do I care about endless? I don't think so. What am I hoping for? Dualism! Decay 16 on etch. Decay 4 on rally. Oh man, which one is gonna stack more? The Decay 16 is pretty crazy, but it is finite because I have a finite number of consume cards. We have many ways for rally to proc. I'm gonna go with this. I kind of want dualism on both of these guys, to be honest, but it's pretty awesome. Check. Oh, I didn't look at my boss fights. Keep forgetting to do this. Range 2 on Siphon, Damage Shield, Kale, and Entropy. Okay. Let's hit it with Entropy. Do I have a 1 stack unit again, or is that the only one? That's the only one. So we can move you down here. You're not going to do any damage. Holy crap, the propagate might be... The dying triggering rage could be very bad on this floor, potentially. Let's get some Valor so we can start propagating that. Hopefully it doesn't trigger when one of his own unit dies. Does it trigger when one of your own unit dies? Enemy unit dies. Okay, I think that's fine. Valley. That propagates. Oh man, that's so much decay. Alright, this looks like this could be a very fun build. He did get enraged from his own units dying, didn't he? Well, damn. Does that kill everybody? It does. Alright. I don't want to give you more rage, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Whew. This is probably going to be our best decay build I've ever had. Okay, we just win. We do lose front guy here. Am I okay with him not getting the stats I want you to get? I'm not sure that I am okay with that. So I either purge this or I propagate twice and see if that keeps him alive. It does keep him alive. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to purge that another time. Am I going to get Ember after this boss fight? Thinking about getting capacity. If I get the spawn 4 guy, I'll get capacity. If I don't get the spawn 4 guy, then I'll get Ember, I guess. Oh my god, that's really good. That makes me want to get capacity, but I need Ember to play that guy. You're doing well. It's tough when you don't know what the baby wants. How's the streams been going? Lower viewership, but fun, low salt levels. So, good and bad. It's good. It's good. Not really bad. It's just, you know, when I'm not playing FTL Harmonopause, which I haven't been doing for the last like 5-6 months, just don't have the viewership. But I've been having a good time. God, I need both capacity and Ember to be able to play this guy. Being able to get multi-strike later on my front trample guy. Now I'm gonna do this and go Ember. Well, and there's another decay thing. He could be the tank for all of my decay stacking. Which I would, again, I would love to get capacity, but I think I gotta get Ember. I have too many high-cost cards and units. So we go Ember first, and then we'll go maybe capacity later, hopefully. I have an interview tomorrow for a trivia MC thing, which, you know, I already did one, but it was for a different company, and they never contacted me after my training, which was kind of weird. But I'm hopeful that this company will get me some gigs earlier or quicker. So emceeing trivia, Jeopardy trivia sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to eventually getting to actually do that. Trinkets, spells, any spells. I could add Consume to like my Inspires, which would be nice because that's got synergy with Etch. I'm in a room card. Heals. What's the next floor? Alcove, Armory, Arms. Probably gonna go Removal over here. So we got Merchant Magic over there. If I go that way. If you like it, then you better put some bits in it. If you like it, then you better put some bits in it. Do you have any waste of heals? 30? No, it's actually almost perfect. Let's go this way. Thank you for the bits, Pie Boy. Bit of help to keep on tracks. That is really appreciated, sir. Resolve, apply Valor. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to Put her on the floor with all those dudes and give them Valor that's going to propagate. Do I do that, or do I just go with the perma-stat buffs? Perma-stat buffs are pretty darn nice, to be honest. This is just passive Valor. Once she gets on the floor, on. Let's go perma-stats and hope we get the resolve thing later. Probably. This guy again, huh? Alright, so I can make an endless unit, right? Interesting. Man, the followers would have been really good if I'd given her Valor. Although if they get perma-stat buffs, that could be really good too. Okay. Endless on Prickly Puffball is actually really nice as well. Okay, I think we're going to be setting up a couple different floors here. Oh, I can put this on you. I was for some reason thinking I wouldn't be able to. Random equipment on you. Which guy do I want to put it on? Probably this guy for the overstacking of upgrades. Okay. I'm getting that event a lot lately. The, what is that? The Cult of the Lamb? Cult of the Lost? Whatever it is. Shrooms gain regen 1 on Harvest. Harvest is one unit on this floor dies. Shroom units. Shroom. So we're going to get a bunch of regen from that. Permanent copy of the first consumed card played each battle. So I could get a bunch more proliferates. Oh, and I get my free room. Okay, I kind of want multiples of these. Get my room set up early would be nice. Let's go for the regen on Harvest. That's going to be crazy with all our proliferate, propagate, whatever, stacking. -1 draw. I think we can deal with that. Our setup's pretty quick here. I think. Is that the strike gives Valor? Okay, nice. I could have played all these if I did this different. Do I want to... What other units do I have to play? The followers... And Upbeat Warbler. Let's redo this 1 second. 1 second, chat. That was false start. You, and we'll put you here. No, it's the same thing. Yeah, all the floors are maxed when I do this. I don't love all the floors being maxed. Okay. Oh man, that decay stacking is fast. That's awesome. Well, I'm not drawing any units, but that's probably because I did the lower draw thing. Damage shields. There's Incant on this floor. Damn it. Is Incant sapping? You know what? The sap is less damage than the decay is, so... Okay. Well, shnikes. Cleave does 0 damage because we have a 0 attack guy there. If I had swapped these guys around... Oh, do I need to swap this just so I can put... Yeah, you know what? Missing out on gold is not worth... I'm swapping these guys around. Alright. I swear, every time... Not every time. But so many times when the friggin... whatchamacallit guy... Collector guy spawns, it's like completely ruined the placement of it. Okay, so we go this, to this, propagate, propagate. I'm gonna propagate your stuff like that. Good. And then back to where we were. So now if I do cleave, that'll kill the back line. Okay. Man, I'm not gonna be able to play all my units. Yes I will. I can fly and overstack. That's what we'll do. We just won't have the quick guy on this floor. That's fine. I'll fly her there now. Go. Beautiful. Sap my units. Is that... I think that's fine, because this is giving us damage shields, right? No, my damage shields are gone, but it did give me regen on all my shrooms, I guess. We should be really hard to kill. Alright, finally get rid of one of these guys. Those guys are all dying, beautiful. How are we looking? Amazing. So I can place you to get your stats, which is perfect. This. No space for the other guy. Alright. Beautiful. Getting permabuffs on all our units. Although I don't think it works in cardless. I wonder if surely the perma stats will go on the followers. Did my followers get perma stats? Yes, they did. Okay. All right. Interesting. Trample on everybody. Do I already have that? I have quick. I do want trample. I was hoping I'd get the guy that gives fun guy trample. Heal damage equal to this unit's health. That's actually pretty good too on... Wow, we're going to be getting some really high health actually with the Celebrate. Oh, that could be really good. Do I want the Trample or do I want Better Revenging? I feel like I'm going to have a hard time getting all my units on the floor. Go with that. Fetch a weapon. Consume, decay, yeah. Oh, Mushroom Cloud. Consume. Sacrifice one fun guy. Deal 10 damage. Apply 10 decay to enemy units. This is also very good because it's consume and it's decay. But so this is also consume and decay. This does straight damage. Is the straight damage good? It could be against damage shields. You have the damage shield Kale. It has the downside of the calcified ember. This is enemy units. This is all units. Oh, this is my own units. You're right. I forgot. No wonder I haven't used it before. This hits my own units. I do not want Decay 10 on my own units. There's probably a time when you do want Decay 10 on your own units, but you learned that the hard way. Thank you for saying that. I would not have noticed that. I was like, well, so's Fun Guy explosion thing. It hits all enemy units. No, not all enemy units. All units. All right. What am I looking for here? Capacity, if I could make you small, that would be helpful. Removal would actually be huge. I have a lot of units I need to get rid of. Yeah, let's go for removal spell and artifacts. Seems good. Add consume. Yes. Yes. More consume. Consume for the consume gods. Do I want to remove consume from anything? Not really. I kind of want these things to consume. These things consume. Because of the etch synergy. -1 cost, though, would be nice on my 3 cost guy. And we know this is really good because basically free gold. We have a high cost spell that isn't consume. I could if I remove consume on something. Let me think about that. You haven't gotten stats. And you have less stats. I don't have the capacity for all you guys. What we got here? Fully healed champions. When you equip, gain a damage shield. Interesting. I only have one. Actually, this guy's going to equip himself. So that will actually be a free damage shield for him too. And then we have this weapon to put on a guy. Fully healing my champion. You're not really tanking, so yeah, let's go with this. Alright, do I want to remove consume? I definitely want to do heal your pyre. I could remove consume on sanctuary and make it heal the cost. Wait, the heal, what was I thinking earlier? Heal for the cost. That's when I have the sap thing that it does damage to me. I don't think either of those are worth cost. Hoping to gain consume. That's what I want to do. And what do I want to gain consume? These. And intrinsic. Is there anything I want in my opening hand? Kind of feel like getting an early conscript, maybe. Spell chain. I could do a -1 cost intrinsic spell chain on a conscript to guarantee spawn. Spawn turn 1. Do I want to do that? That guarantees a bunch of decay. I'm not sure if that seems really expensive for what it does for me. I think it might be good though. I'm gonna do that. Intrinsic spell chain. That gets me gives me turn 1 etches and decay for the bottom floor that we're setting up. Not sure if it's good, but Tinskin 4. I think it's fine. I think we're getting enough decay stacking for that to be fine. I really want this guy to be in the front on this floor. Which I can do, I just won't be able to get my other buff units. So actually that's fine. Yeah, let's do it. Very good. I can go ahead and fly her down. Alright, do I let the 1 damage happen and get 10 gold? I think we do, yes. Wait, that guy... He's never gonna revenge because he's behind the other... It's fine, it's fine. This is fun. I just play all my cards and... decay happens on my enemies. Oh, I just got sapped a bunch, though. Oops. I just sapped myself a ton of times, and I'm gonna propagate it. That's maybe not ideal. Is that fine? I might have to restart this because I did all that and can't sap. And propagate actually... Damn it! These frickin' sap guys. Okay, I gotta do at least one thing to get the back row killed. Okay. Is this the Incant boss? Or the... Jesus Christ, Incant on every single frickin' thing here. Okay, he's dying. Why is every single floor have an Incant, dude? Give me a frickin' break, game. Okay. Alright, we beating the boss. We are beating the boss. Can I do it without him dying? Yes. Beautiful. Okay, and everybody else is living. Awesome. Okay. Alright. That was a quick fight. Couldn't even play half my cards because freaking Incant was gonna sap my dudes too much. Were the troops respawning? Why were the troops respawning? Oh, because that guy had reanimate. Every time he died, it triggered my spawn room. Ha! Okay. Strike, apply valor. Actually, I could put that on a follower. Strike, apply valor on a follower would be so goofy, but it would give a lot of valor to my dudes if I can get them on the floor, which I eventually think I might want to do that. Overgrowth. Give him regen and sap. Alright, these guys are better for like reanimate and reform. Yeah, that's a consume synergy too. We'll put that on our guy who's tanking for us. And we are getting capacity from Kale. Okay. Don't really need heals. Merchant of Steel. I would like to get you take half damage, whatever it's called on that guy. Don't really need the heal, I guess we're going this way. I switched to the Talos principle. What? We have a crazy build going scot-free. I don't know what the Talos principle reference is, though. Oh, I get dualism on her! I have dualism on both. Although, do I want the decay 10 from you? We have lots of etch. Man, enemies having multi, this will be better. since I have so much etch, I think I'm gonna go with that. Man, I keep getting new units I want more dualism on. What's my champion's name? Oh, Talos. Yeah, see, I also didn't get your Red Bull, your wings joke earlier when I think it's a red... You said something about Red Bull, probably because we're playing angels who have wings. Your jokes are going right over my head. Just right over. Somebody in chat had to be like, I think it's because they have wings? Okay. Ooh, is the spell consume? It is, so I can consume, put a bunch of consume spells in there. Huh. Could I put my Warbler... Didn't I get a different guy too? Oh man, if I had gotten the multi-strike guy, I could have put the multi-strike guy in there. That's how you make the 4-cost multi-strike guy not be too OP. I could put the 2 followers in there. So we put Warbler, 2 followers. I think that's too many units on the floor though. 1, 2, 3. The box itself is 4. Do I need Talos to be on their floor? I don't think I do. I'm riding the rails way too hard. I don't know what that means. I think you found your stride with Banished. I'm on fire. Thank you. We've gotten some pretty good consistent wins here. So if I don't put Talos on the bottom floor and instead go 1, 2, 3, 4, box is 5, 6, 7. That would be the 7 units on the floor. Take a couple turns to get them all out, but then I don't have to draw through my deck to find the followers and the upbeat Warbler. Although I could also just go with a bunch of consuming, but yeah, I think I do want to do that actually. So we want you, you, you. And if we get the Valor stacking on that floor, we're going to have followers with a bunch of Valor, with a bunch of attack, potentially. I wonder if having them be summoned by the box will affect Celebrate. Surely they're still considered their own units that will get Celebrate buffs inside the box, and then the box should get the Celebrate buff if it doesn't die, I think. You think they actually become cardless? Titanites, beautiful. Well, good thing they already had some stats then. Funny story about how you found me, B-Jaws. You were playing some game called Rogue Tower on Steam. I remember that game. Having fun with it, you looked it up on YouTube, and I streamed it a few times. For some reason, the algorithm gave you my YouTube video. You enjoyed them. Now here I am, loving the Monster Train 2 content. Well, thank you. Well, that's awesome to hear. That's super cool. Yeah, Rogue Tower. I was thinking about that game the other day. I was like, man, I want to play a tower defense game. And Rogue Tower is pretty fun. Not my favorite tower defense game I've ever played, but it was a good one. Okay, let's not remove yet. So you think... I wonder if you can tell that the cards inside become cardless. So I needed to have upgraded the units in before I put them in the box, probably. This game is kind of tower defense in a way. True. Tower defense, roguelike deck builder, I guess you could call it. They haven't updated Rogue Tower for a while, unfortunately. Yeah, I've been playing a tower defense game on my phone recently called Wild Castle. I like tower defense games. They're fun. Crap, I don't have the capacity to play those other guys yet. So I do still need the capacity upgrade. Okay, well that's fine. Put these guys there. Hopefully they'll be alive for me to get the stat upgrades. I want to keep your health high. Or I guess I could have flown you down here already. You could be wrong, you only have like 50-ish hours in this, so they could maybe not be cardless. It's doesn't look cardless to me. There's a usual little symbol there if it's cardless. So I think maybe it's not cardless. It should be awesome. So none of you have quick, right? You already have, and you have a meat shield, and I want to put the shield of wing on you. Actually, I do want you in front, don't I? Yeah. Beautiful. So you're dead. So let's get her down here, since we're not overstacked now. That changes things that they're not cardless, you think? They should get the celebrate buffs, which is awesome. Somehow that makes us not do damage to you. Oh, I need to be doing this every turn too, so I can get you even more regen. Balloons is honestly quite fun. It's true, I did do some balloon streaming too. That's a great game. Might have been a better order for that. It's fine. And that. This guy is the one guy I don't care about living for the celebrate upgrades. It's really good. It's also considering you got it for free on Epic Game Store a while back. Nice. Oh, and B Jaws, thank you for the tier 2 or the tier 1 sub for 2 months. I appreciate that very much. I think it doesn't do this damage twice. I think it only does it once. So. $81 decay on Kale over here. You're dying unless I get a damage shield. Okay, no damage shield. Sad times. Actually, you're not dying if I do this. Beautiful. Okay. Oh wow, we don't even kill that backline girl? Do you have reform or something? Just have damage shield or something. You're getting more decay, but you're still not taking damage. I guess Spell Shield blocks decay or something, I guess. I purposefully let the shard hit us for 10 gold. Beautiful. Alright, everybody lives, everybody gets the buffs. So 9 times 3 with 21 health are the follower stats. Let's see if they get better stats from this. They're not showing us card lists, so I think they will. Wrecked. Frickin' wrecked. Is 921. Where are they? Did I pass them? Oh, they're inside here. I can't see. I actually can't see because they're stuck. I stuffed them inside a box. Then I closed the box. And then I threw the box away. So I can't see what's inside the box. Well, damn, there's Death Metal Hymnist. I would love to get that multi-strike. Propagate. Permanent copy of a unit. Interesting. So I already figured out the seven units on the floor when I get capacity with playing the Jack in the Box. So unless I remove one of the units... Actually, you know what? I don't think I considered Fun Guy when I counted those 7 units. Let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This equals 4 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I actually have one more unit that I could place there because of Fun Guy. Gosh, so that means I gotta not play one unit on that floor. Which I guess means I need to play Prickly Puffball on a different floor. So I guess he can tank for Talos on a different floor. Do I want to permanently copy a unit every turn, everything? I mean, we could permanently copy Jack in the Box and have all this random stuff appearing every time. I don't know about that though. Spore Launcher. What if I copied Spore Launcher a bunch? I mean, I could always do the copy a thing. I don't want to keep copying over and over and over again, I think. I might just take this to goldify this card because it's looking like a win. And melee weakness is good. If anyone liked Dicey Dungeons for the Dice Roguelike system, Spell Rogue is 50% off right now, and it does have a demo as well. Okay. Yeah, I don't have really the capacity for that. What I could also do... Quickly Puffball and Jack in the Box. I could put those two on their same floor. That would be 4 or 5. That would be 5 units. That would leave 1, 2, 3 with the Fun Guy on that floor. I wanted to put this on the same floor as them because I wanted to get the Propagate going on those guys. Nah, I think I keep... Man, that feel when I wish I could put more than 7 units on a floor. Alright. Do I still go capacity? Because maybe I actually don't need to go capacity now. Because... we're just playing 1, 2, 3 on a floor, and then this guy on another floor. So I could do more Ember, which means maybe I should have gone with that multi-strike guy. I don't know. Let's go... Let's go... I could go draw, actually, to get my setup quicker. Because now I'm pretty sure I don't need capacity. Do I need Ember? Capacity. 1, 2, 3, 4 is that one floor. Another floor will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Could play my Shield Stewards. I plan on getting rid of my Shield Stewards though. Although their stats aren't bad. Oh, I'm thinking about this way too hard, but I don't want to screw up here. I am a little worried once I fully consume my deck. What is going to be left for me to play? Wings Radiance, Inspires, and Spawns, I guess. When you consume your entire deck, that's... could become an issue. I'm gonna go Ember. Honestly, I don't know what the right choice was there. This deck is a little weird since it's the first time I played a full consume deck. Spells, Merchant removal. Heal would be kind of wasted. Okay, I have 8 deployable Ember. Actually, I'm glad I did the Ember now, because if I have Merchant of Arms, I'm going to be able to get a deployable weapon, which I want to do. Dualism, I get my 3rd dualism guy? No, I gave him regen, damn. Does dualism work on this guy? No, okay. That would be crazy to like... I could make him endless, though. He dies and summon guys, that's interesting. Alright. Resolve, add Valor. Or the more permanent upgrades. I'm not really putting you on the floor where the Valor is going to be propagated, I think. So let's just get the permanent upgrades a little bit more. 2 runs in a row with permanent upgrade girl. Alright, so... I'm not even sure that I want to remove the shield steroids anymore. I think I removed 2 Valors. So I should be able to play those guys. Especially with my girl's fly ability. Alright, do I really care about giving any of these units anything? I don't think so. Valor will make you have more attack. Eh. Meh. Just give you some more health, I guess. Maybe I should have done Endless on him. Okay, they restore 150 health. We are mainly killing them on the bottom floor. I don't think they have Incant shutting down my ability to do things, so... I sure hope I'm right in that I didn't need capacity. Yeah, I would have needed capacity if I was playing the Jack-in-the-Box and the Prickly Puffball. The problem is, Prickly Puffball will make this be 8 units, counting the mushrooms that are going to spawn, so... He got Fragile! Bro! Bro, Fragile, dude! Okay, he can't be in front. We gotta spawn. We're gonna spawn, it's fine. That might just mean he doesn't get stats for... Might not get stats for the celebrate thing. But dude, bro man. Dude, bro man. Bro. Bro dude, though. Why would you... I guess I can replace it with this, couldn't I? Is that what I want to do? I want to give that to that guy, but yeah, I think I need to do this. I really don't want you to have Fragile, dude. Okay, the reanimate guy does not die. That's because he just gets reanimated too many times. Should die up here, right? Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. There we go. Okay, 288 damage there. We haven't fully scaled yet. Okay, that's fine. How are we looking here? 188 damage. Do I want to give you all the regen? Get all the regen. Alright, these big guys are not taking enough damage. I might need to reset this one up. $205. It's taking good damage, but not enough damage. We have 100. Oh man, what do I need to do differently? I wonder if I needed to get the revenge guy down here for this one. Jesus, I don't know. You know what? I think I do know what I need to do. I think I need to set up this floor on the bottom and this floor the second one up so that we soften them up and give us time to get all my units out. I think that's what I need to do. Let me restart this. We probably wouldn't take too much damage, but I'm trying to like min-max better. So I feel like that's part of the way to get more consistent wins on the highest difficulties. You need to min-max your setup. So he'll do a bunch of damage to soften dudes up. They'll heal because of a challenge, but they'll have more decay to start, I think. Oh god, he's still got that fragile thing. Alright, I don't want dudes in front of you, so we do all this here. And I'm not going to do the propagate yet. I'm not going to use up my consumes yet. Okay, is this looking better? Okay. 5 damage for 10. Okay, we're killing everything except the reanimate guy. I think this is looking better. Although we are going to get junk on our deck because we're not killing the back line at the bottom floor, which I don't love. Okay, you're all dying. That's good. This guy's health is not looking as much lower as I wanted it to be. I need like a descend or something. What if I flew girl on the bottom up to the top? She could do some extra damage. $65. This is actually not better. I think this might be worse than what I had set up before. How much damage do we take here? 106 becomes 88. 18 damage I think we took there. I need 4 more damage. That gives me 3 more damage. Okay, if I melee weakness that should do it. Okay. Oh, I didn't do my regen skill. Oh my god, we are not doing the damage, okay. I think the heal when they go up a floor is kind of screwing me too. He's gonna get a couple hits on us. Three hits, I think. He's gonna get one hit on us. All right, we win. Oh, do I want to redo this? Because I just lost half my health. I could test if it was better to set up on the bottom floor. I'm just not sure. So down to 49 health we got here. I think it was better the other way. Okay. All right, restarting again. If I get too low on health, I'm worried that we don't get Titan victory. So that's the other reason I'm like trying to min-max this as much as possible. Okay, do I save one of my consumes? Yeah, because a consume is a lot of decay on a future bunch of enemies. $266. Okay, so if I do this, he'll die. Okay. Okay. That guy has so much health. Spawn. Does decay. Ah, so you do decay 16 when I etch. Advance. Is it worth advancing? I wonder if putting another unit in front would be better. Like if this cultist goes first, he'll apply his valor to everybody, which gives a lot more attack. What does this do if I do that? 108 damage. Not sure if that's better or not. Yeah, this guy, I feel like he has more health than he had before, too. I really wish I could have seen the amount of health on the guys who restore their health. Or maybe I could have and I just didn't look at that. Wow, that doesn't even kill that guy. Holy crap. Alright, how much damage is this guy going to do to us then? Alright, is there anything I can do to make... I could propagate on this floor. It's not adding that much because we don't have the etch synergy, though. And I want him to attack that guy. Oh, man. How much damage you take here? I was at 49 the previous attempt. How low are we getting here? 64. It's better if the boss shows up when we kill the boss now. Okay, I think this does end up better. This guy is not going to get his stats, which I don't like. But I maybe shouldn't have brought him up forward. That's okay. If he misses out on a few stats, that's not a big deal. Oh, those guys did die. Okay, alright. Not sure how that guy's dying. Or that's just dying because this is ending. With the boss fight. No, he... Okay, that decay explosion, I'm not sure... Oh, it's ×3! Decay is ×3 damage. I forgot about that. Okay, I think that was definitely better. Valor stacks, I'm not stacking that much Valor. This has the consume synergy. Everlasting Light. We could get that on both of our multi guys. Could be very good. So do I want the Etch Valor or do I want the Etch synergy or do I want another Valor stacking guy? I think I might want to do this. Spawn one more for each card in your consume pile. That's very good. Spawn one for every 10 cards in your deck. Spawn one more. I have so many consume things. Apply decay equal to 5 times sap. I don't have sap, so let's go with this. All right, we're going into Seraph. My health is not great. planning on going to Merchant of Arms, but now I feel like I gotta go get the heal, because we leaked a lot through that time. A lot more than I was expecting. This deck was looking so good, and now I feel like my enemies are outscaling me, but it might be because of the heal that I gave them. Is there anything Merchant of Arms? Would be nice to make this deployable, I guess. Honestly, I think I just go to the heal, and there's probably some good, like the intrinsic spawn thing here, or get an intrinsic. There's probably some spell things that would be worth doing. Okay, let's go this way. Just adding consume to some things would be good. Angel moves against Valor. We're not doing that. Consume damage is nice. Okay, I will probably take that. Consume. Damn. Minus cost. And that guy. Double stack. K20. Damage shield 4. Ooh, double damage shield 4 to all of my units could be very good. Yeah. Permafrost. Permafrost, my melee weakness. Seems useful. Come on, I'm clicking it. Heal. Okay, I'm definitely taking consume for free damage. My angels aren't moving. Unit upgrades for spell played has -1 cost for 15 cards in your deck. Interesting. On start 1, spawn 1 on each floor per 20 cards on your deck. Okay, spawn is good. First spell, cheaper cost. That could be quite good. Let's see here. Gain consume. Yes, more consume on Valor. Now, do I want to remove consume? Fertile Ground would be so much spawn once we get through our deck and have consumed everything. That seems really good. Is that the best one? Yes, and then I could copy this and spell chain it. Put spell chain. Copy that. And that's what I'm playing once I've consumed everything. That spawn, spawn, spawn. Which will trigger our Spore Launcher rally like crazy, I think. That seems really good. Okay. Don't think I care about magic power. Is there something else in here I was looking at? Yeah, that. Alright, any removal? Remove the other Valor, that doesn't matter. And maybe I remove one of the Gear Conscripts because we have better for that now. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we're gonna get hard countered by an incant unit that I'm really worried that Seraph of Entropy has. Let's hope that's not the case. I'm thinking I'm gonna do my setup differently too. I want this guy in front. Good, that guy doesn't have a weapon that will make him fragile. So that he'll spawn the multi-strike guys in front of him so that they can do their multi-strike, giving Valor to the guys behind them before they attack, kind of thing. Yeah, that's incant. What's your incant? If it gives your guys attack, am I okay with that? that kills him. Now I don't have to worry about the stupid incant. Damn, Everlasting Light was just a little too early. So I want that on multi-strike guy, not that guy. Okay, not the greatest first turn ever, to be honest. If I get advance, I want to advance this guy to the front. Man. Oh my god, the incants. All floors. Okay, well this is the only floor with dudes on the floor. Oh man, I freaking knew that I was gonna get destroyed by stupid ass incant. Alright, if I just play all my cards, how bad does this get? My guy dies. Is he silenced too? Oh my god, silence and incant? This is bullschnizzle. Oh man. Silence and incant is a hard counter for this build, I feel like. Alright, what if I swap my floors? God, that is such BS. Silence and incant. For some reason I feel like I had less Ember that turn. Oh, I did my spells in the wrong order. The first spell was minus cost. Okay. What are we looking at down here? Oh, freaking silence, man. Silence plus incant is so stupid, man. This guy only incants this floor. Okay, that kills the incant guy now. If I do one incant here, give all those guys attack. Oh man, this is so effing stupid. Silence plus incant combo is so effing dumb. Like, I can't play my cards. I need silence or some shiznizle because this is ridiculous. Okay, as long as first two guys are dead, that's fine. You go up and do no damage. I'm okay with sapping my entire bunch of dudes. Man, I can't even fly her to switch order because I think I could kill this guy. It's only a couple damage, it's fine. just do the sap, even though I don't want to. Okay, only took 1 damage. That 10 sap. Oh my god, man. I think Titan of Entropy might be my least favorite, man. This is insane. I do not want to sap myself anymore. Entry feels like the easiest until it saps you when you're really dependent on your damage. Well, the thing is, I'm actually not dependent on my attacks for my damage, but I am dependent on my incants. So this shuts down both spell casting and unit damage. This seems stupid, like... I feel like he shouldn't get incant also with his sapping. That's like he double shuts down. He shuts down spells and units. I don't know what to do, man. I'm be honest. I don't know how to play this now. Like a freaking hard counter to my current build or something. Both silence and incant on multiple floors is just frickin' brutal. Because, like, I can't... This guy... His trigger is silence, right? So if I consume, I don't get my... I don't get my... decay, which is like all my damage. Like, I'm getting hard countered here, man. This is actually insane. Well, I do have backline damage, but it requires me the ability to cast spells and not be silenced. So this frickin' silence guy is... I think the silence might be actually the thing that's killing me here. You got super counter with a Lady Lion's Maid build versus Entropy Seraph. It's when you learn about anti-incantness, an actual target spell that directly kills, not reactive. This is actually insane to me that I have... This silence guy is literally breaking my build. Silence is such bullshit, man.
Okay.
If I weren't silenced, I could have done something here. Am I dying? 34, 34. Yeah, we're dying. Okay. So the silence floor. How do I deal with the silence floor? Will the silence guy die if he attacks my revenge decay 5? No, because he's silenced. Jesus Christ. So I don't have sweep. If I could advance him, which I don't, the only advance I have is damage shield. Advance. Okay, I could advance with Wings Radiance. That could kill one of the silence guys. Mushroom Cloud could kill another one. Yes, that should work because it just deals 10 damage. And Cleave could kill another one. So I have three different spells that can do it. So I think I need to... How am I going to set up? I'm going to set up this way again. I do have 3 spells that can do it. I need to get them at the right time. One of them is frozen, I think. So I can use that. I just have to find them on the right turn. No pressure. Okay, there's Cleave. I need to not use Cleave here. Do I save this for when I have multi-strike guy? Or do I start trying to get the Valor stacking now? Man, I wish I had the thing that let me do Frozen or something. Okay, there's one silence guy. Do I have... I don't have a way to do it this turn. I'm just gonna can't. Because I feel like I need to. Okay, that gets them all killed. Do I do any more? If I do more, I'm getting a bunch of decay on Seraph. Gonna do it. Alright, so I need to draw one of my kill guys now. Okay, Mushroom Cloud is one of them. Do I do it first? One of these is a high cost spell, so if I do this first. Okay, now we're not silenced. Now they die to the decay. Did I do too many incanting all the units? I think I shouldn't buff them anymore, maybe. What does that propagate do? It gives me regen, damage shield. That might affect what I draw when for getting the silence guy killed. Alright, is there a silence guy? Okay, no silence guy. I didn't draw the silence thing. To give you damage shield. Well, let's just do it here. Okay, 399 on that guy, almost dead. Alright, I don't think I can afford to sap my units. Okay, there's Silence Guy. I think this one will kill him. Yes, okay. Crap, I need to do that after I cast my other things. Might be doable. Might be doable. Okay. Our Avenge guy dies, which is not ideal. That guy's dying, that's good. Okay, so should I... Oh, there's no incanting going on, so I can do this, which will give me crazy amounts of rally. I could rally a bunch here. Do I care about doing that? No, I don't think so. Okay, there's the other Silence Guy, and I drew a bunch of trash. What's my other kill Silence Guy? Cleave, so I need to draw Cleave next turn. Back from Squash, how's the run going? I'm fighting a boss that pretty much hard counters us, but we're trying to play around it. If I draw Cleave here, I think we have it. Please tell me we draw Cleave. Come on, Cleave, come on, Cleave. God damn it. Well, might still be doable because these guys shouldn't get to the top floor. You're dying. They shouldn't get to the top floor, and we don't fight him with the Silence Guy. So I think this might still be doable. Our fun guy's gonna be just ginormous here. So we might be okay. We killed 2 of the Silence Guys, which kept them from leaking everything. Please just show me an X. If you show me an X, I don't do anything. Nice! Beautiful. Okay, I would love to save myself some health, though. Okay, that's still a win. Okay, alright, we still have a chance at Titan. Screw you, Entropy, and your silence incant bullschnizzle. Okay. That fun guy has like 440 HP. Yeah, well the problem wasn't our units dying. The problem was we were leaking too much because they had a guy silencing my skill that was killing their backline. So luckily I had 3 cards that could kill their backline. I drew 2 of them at the right time. Third one we didn't draw at the right time, but our positioning kept us from leaking dudes that would have killed us. I probably would have hated Dominion Savagery Seraph too. Really? And it feels like it's feeling a little bit like certain builds don't work consistently. Kind of like Slay the Spire versus the Heart. There were some builds that just didn't feel like they worked. So that's a little frustrating. That's what you like about Entropy. Even when you're countered, usually there's something you can do. The other ones, when you're countered, you feel helpless. Okay. I'm going to try to set up bottom floor, because that's my preferred setup here. Not November. Could I have done that if I did it in a different order because of this thing? What did I play? 0 cost. My first spell... So I played my first spell that was... Okay, I can actually do this better. I played my 0 cost spell first. It looks like they're all 0 cost, but one of them is always 0 cost. So if I did this one first... then I can play everything, yes. Beautiful. Okay, good start. Felt about strategizing early in the run, knowing what you're facing. Yeah, that's one of my main problems with, I think, getting consistent wins that I need to learn is... what to plan for. Learning the different... It's like FTL, learning the different enemies. I need to learn the different Titans, the different... Well, I know the Titans decently well. I don't know all the units that you fight in the Titans, but... Oh, am I okay with sapping? Oh, that takes a lot of damage. Let's hold off on sapping yet. But learning the different Seraphs, because what, there's 4 different Seraphs? You still forget a lot of things, and you're the one I asked, Scott-free, about what I need to be looking for, so if you forget, I'm screwed. Okay, we got sweepers killing us here. Do I have damage shield here? No, I don't. I'll keep you alive, I think, if I do this, maybe? Okay. These sweepers are going to cause me issues. I might need to swap, change my, my deployment. I might need the revenge guy on the bottom floor. Kill the sweepers. We'll see. If this doesn't work out, I'll swap that out. There are 3. There's Entropy, Dominion, Savage. Oh, I thought there were 4. Okay. We're putting the regen to give you some... Alright, we're doing good damage to these guys. How are we doing up here? Pretty good, actually. You wonder what the 3 Titans' names are. Oh, are they Entropy, Dominion, and Savagery? And that's also what the different whatchamacallits are called? Didn't know that, actually. Never made that connection. Alright, so we have an incant. What do? You give everybody attack. I just made a giant mushroom. How do you like me now? I never made that connection that there are 3 different Titans and there are 3 Seraphs. I feel like there's a... there's a lore thing there that I should have realized. Okay, so he's dead. That guy's dead. Can I... Man, I could probably get decay on this top floor guy, can't I? I can melee weakness you. It's also the different types of enemies within waves in Ring 7 that relate to the 3 Titans. Okay. Okay, he should be dead next turn now. Looks good. So I should just be able to cast Firelight and GG, I think. Good thing, because look at this trashy hand. Wow. Get wrecked. Alright, that is 3 Titan Covenant 10 victories in one day. That's a first for us. I have a feeling Banished might be the only clan I'll actually be able to do that with. Alright. It's a pretty good day, though. And we still have a little bit of time, and I said I wasn't going to end early today, since I've been ending early so much, so I think we'll end with a challenge run. That's a good day of Monster Train 2 right there. 3 Titan Covenant 10 victories. So that's 8 of 180. Did I update my title? I did. 1,000th of the way there, whatever the math is. What's 8 divided by 180? I don't even know. All right. Well, that's awesome. And we probably have a little bit of a story time real quick, too. I can't go to back here. We have a win streak going on, too. Nice. Oh, no story time. All right. Well, then let's cut the YouTube video right here. See you later, YouTube viewers.